Hey guys, Josh here with Mile Hi Distilling, Moonshine Still USA again. Really want to say first, thank you so much for your response to the website. We've had some great responses from many of you, and your questions are really what helps us drive this website forward. It's really allowing us to help redesign our website to become more service oriented, because to be honest with you, the things that separate us from our competitors is our quality. Nobody has still quality like we do, and our service. Almost any time you call, we're going to answer the phone. And then our emails, obviously, as they come through, we answer those same day many times. So we really want to say thanks. We know that you appreciate the hard work we do, but we also want to say thank you for the hard work that you put in as well. Today we actually got a question here from Brian. Brian asked, and this is honestly the question that I get every day, a couple times a day typically, and it's a really good question. How often should I replace the packing in my tower? Well, first you want to build a good foundation. Right above me in the how-to videos link, about the second video down, Mike actually talks about how to even begin packing a tower to start with. So start with a good foundation. It's always a good place to start. As far as the packing itself, there's obviously two different types. There's the copper mesh and the ratchet greens. The copper mesh, you want to pull that out first of all after every use. Pull it out, rinse it off, and then after it starts getting tarnished, which it typically does even in that first run, run it through some citric acid or some vinegar to knock off all that tarnish, which is essentially all the sulfides that have been collected there, and you want to get rid of those as quickly as possible. Once that's done, it'll start shining back up. Roll it back up and put it into your tower. Over time though, you'll start rolling it back up and it's going to start to break. It'll get real brittle. That's just because of the heat transfer from the boiler into the copper mesh. When it starts getting brittle, when it starts breaking, that's when you want to throw it away and you want to get some new stuff. When it comes to ratchet rings, we've got a couple customers that say they boil them, or they'll actually even put them in the oven and bake off the stuff that it's absorbed. I just don't know if that's a good idea or not, to be honest with you. My concern is, ceramic is porous. It's going to start absorbing those sulfides and toxins, and when you start baking and boiling that stuff, it's going to end up in the air in your home. I just don't think it's safe. But that's just Josh's personal opinion. If it works for you, then run with it, but that's just my opinion. However, I would recommend replacing them every about 8 to 10 uses. Because that's once again going to absorb all that stuff, and that's if you're not boiling them or baking those toxins out. Every 8 to 10 uses, I just think it's safer just to pitch them and grab a new bag. So thanks, Brian, for the question. Really appreciate it. Once again, appreciate all you. Keep an eye out also for a new website. Our moonshinestill.us website is completely getting a brand new facelift. We really want to make it a place where you can come and get knowledge for your passion, distilling, and taking you from the beginner phase into really that craft and artesian distilling stage. We're hoping that these videos and videos to come will help really do that for you and give you some of those basic tools that sometimes are a little difficult to find, and especially in one spot. So if you got any more questions, feel free, submit them right there on the website. We want to answer those questions. We want to work with you. We want to give you the tools you need. We want to make sure that we can be really the service provider when it comes to home distilling. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. You guys have a great day.